Good morning, everyone. Welcome into another edition of the Morning Edge. It is Tuesday. Myself, joined by SlopRules. John, how we doing?
Just living the dream, Matt. Got a
Yeah.
new cone for the dog, bro. So
Wow.
now the dog can do all the things it could do before. So now I don't have to do it. So I'm
That's
back.
awesome.
I
Shout
am
out to the dog.
100% back. Yep, feels good.
It's a big start to the day. Big start
It
to the
is.
day.
It is. Like I didn't think it was going to happen today. I thought I was waiting for a couple
And
more
then
days, but now
you
I
woke
can
up.
fully think about gambling, and I don't
Yes.
have to worry about taking care of loved ones.
That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your focuses are where they should be on
Yep,
gambling.
100%. That's what I
Where
thought the same thing.
All right, John. Well, last night me and you were both focused. Little sweep here for the show. So
Ooh.
no big deal. I mean, I don't even know how many sweeps we're up to. Probably over 100.
No, yeah. Is this a
What's the
record?
every other bet? Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
bro, I don't know. Like, remember they back in the day, Canseco and McGuire were
yeah,
called like the Bash Brothers. Like, we
pretty
should
much
be
us.
like the Banger Brothers or the Bang Bros. Like, I don't know if that's already taken, but like, we're
I don't
always
know.
giving,
Yeah,
always
I
giving
mean,
out bangers on the show. You know what I mean?
yeah, I like that. I think one of them works. We'll let
Yeah,
the
I'll
people.
Google Bang Bros and see if that's taken. I
Yeah,
don't think so. I think
see
we're
if it's
good.
taken. Yeah. If not, we can use it. But let's just talk over the place. Real quick the win. So Miss Valley State, Alcorn State. Did this fly over or was it close?
Yeah.
It
Bro,
just flew over.
it was never close. I mean,
Okay.
it was never close. I was at my kid's basketball practice for like the beginning of it, so I did one of those where I left and looked at the score. I was like, all right, well, this is gonna cash in like 10 minutes. Like it was bad, way over. Like they messed up, man. Sometimes the books mess up. Not my fault, you know what I mean? Not their fault. They
Yeah,
just mess up. You know, the
yeah,
kids had a good game, I guess. I don't know,
yeah.
but they scored like 1,000 points, so it went well over 134 and a half.
That's good. That's good to hear. All right. Yeah, mine was kind of similar. It's a beat down from the beginning. Miami just jumped them, John. You know, they jumped quick and never. I don't think they trailed all game. It started like
Yeah, no, the first
1-2.
score I saw was a 20-point beating already.
Yeah,
And it was early. I was like,
yeah,
okay,
it
well,
got ugly quick.
that just cleaned
I
house.
thought Duke would fight. I was like, they're going to give some kind of effort, but
Yeah,
no, just turnovers
no,
on
they did not.
turnovers, bad game. So we'll take it. We'll take another sweep. So that is our Monday betting recap. If you're new to the program, what we're going to do is we're going to go over a couple Super Bowl bets, right? Kind of start you guys off with them, and then we're going to get into tonight's bet. So keep an eye out for these. We got a fun Super Bowl prop we're going to get into today as well. But let's go over the line, John. So we've been monitoring it. Now we're starting to see a little bit more of the handle come in on the Chiefs. What do you think about this line? You think it's gonna close a little tighter? You think this is the last chance to get Kansas City a plus
Can
money?
I make a confession? Is this a safe space?
Of course.
I
Yeah.
don't tell anybody. I have no idea what's going on with this game. I don't even know what I'm going to bet because I thought, all right, so the Chiefs opened at like some of the sharper places as favorites. They
Yeah.
got smashed while me, you, and Nigel were on the stream. You know what I mean? Like we saw it all
We didn't
happen.
do anything
And
about
it
it.
went to the Eagles. I thought it was going to come back. Like I was shocked that it even went to the Eagles in the first place. And then I was like, I'll just wait for it to come back. So now I've been waiting, and it's really not coming back the way I thought it was. So it kind of throws off all like my prop ideas, my total ideas, like because that number's going up when I thought it was going to go down. So I don't know, man. I'm in a land of confusion. I'm getting all kinds of pressure, for content. It's like, dude, I don't know what's happening with this game. Like, I don't know what happened here. Like, I would think we're going to get a better number on Kansas City. Or I'm sorry, a better number on Kansas City to bet Eagles pass catchers.
Yeah.
But as long as they're not, like, I don't know. I'm waiting, man. It's tough, man. This is a dirty game we play, man. These are tough streets, the Super Bowl, because there's only one game, and
Not easy.
everybody's betting it.
Everyone's betting it.
You know what I mean?
Everybody in the world will bet on this game. Yeah. And if you don't, there's definitely something wrong with you.
What about you?
Over under on bets, John, you think in this game? How many bets are you going to place?
I'm not saying I'm not betting the game. Like I will bet the game. Like I'll wait until the final. I'll at 6:00 on Sunday. I will put in 1,000 bets if nothing happens. You know what I mean? Like I said, you're in a holding pattern. Just wait, because I bet you we get a better number on the Chiefs or a worse number on the Chiefs because I want the Eagles pass catchers, but I don't want them where they're at right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking like 10 to 12 bets is good for the game.
That's good.
There's a few that you're going to take no matter what. Point flip, get like those ones you're going to do,
Yep.
right?
There's
There's no way.
octopus. You doing the octopus?
Octopus, yeah, I'm
I'll do
taking.
it if you do it. Like,
Yeah,
man,
let's
that
octopus.
could happen.
Yeah,
That's
why not?
not that crazy.
Why not? It's not that crazy at all. It's happened what 140 times in the NFL history.
Yep.
So,
That's what Melissa said.
And it's due. It hasn't happened in the Super Bowl, I think, in a while. So yeah, I mean, you know where I'm staying. I'm staying with my birds. On
Yeah, I meant to ask you what you thought of the game, and I was like, oh yeah.
There's no. Yeah, I mean, I can't.
anything else.
It's easy. It's gonna be the Eagles. Take some Eagles alt spreads there, right? Like -6.5. That'll be fun. Take -13.5. Why not? Just throw them all together.
You're gonna tease your ladder.
I might. If we get there, I'm holding it out for the birds.
Okay.
I'm holding it out.
I think that's fun.
Today,
Wait till you guys see what he does. Wait till you guys see what he does. It's gonna be fun.
Gonna be crazy. It's gonna get wild. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. But there it is. Totals moved up a little bit. We're getting some comments about the games. Let us know who you're on. If you're taking the Chiefs, taking the Eagles, we love to know. We hope we all win, but again, get as many. The bottom line I want people to understand is get as many bets in on this game as possible because we can't do it again until September. A lot happens, John, between now and September.
I'll tell you what's going to happen. We'll be betting preseason football after saying we're not going to bet preseason football because we want to bet football so bad.
We'll be doing it, yeah, because we need.
What do you want? You know what I mean? Like, what are we supposed to do?
That's how bad we need it.
So this game actually matters, and you're right. We're gonna we might even be betting USFL in April. I don't know.
Oh, we will be betting USFL.
Yeah, that could happen easily.
Yeah. Yes, 100%. I'm
That's just how important this game is.
That's how important this game is. This game's going to make you bet the USFL. That's pretty much what we want you to understand. So, lock in. It's time to go. All right, here's our fun prop of the day. We wanted to get into some props. Here it is. Eagles total rushing yard touchdowns. This is weird, okay? And I'm going to say this because as an Eagles fan, this is the best rushing team in the NFL, right?
Mm-hmm.
They love to run the ball. They have the best O-line in the NFL. All we're asking is 2 rushing touchdowns. Now, you, though, said the Chiefs are rushing defense. How many have they allowed all year against the
All right, so first, shout out to Nigel for this one because this is a great – this is really good because it's going to hit, I think. The plus side's going to hit, I think. But, no, to answer your question, it was I think the reason why it's like this is because the Chiefs don't give up rushing touchdowns. They've only given up 6 all year. But, Matt – ask me this. How many rushing touchdowns did the 49ers give up all year?
How many?
7.
Wow.
So there's not a big difference between those two teams. And refresh my memory, how many rushing touchdowns did the Eagles have against them?
I think 45.
Yeah, I think more than that. I'll look up the stats. I mean, there was a lot. Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of those 49ers defenders, they still got tire marks on them from getting run over. So, they're still fresh.
Yeah, tough game for them. I'm with you though. I mean, it's a little bit of a weird line. Did you see the? I think it was DraftKings. As we're looking at the DraftKings line right now, they ran a promo yesterday. Hurts or Sanders rushing touchdown. They boosted it to plus 100. I never take boosts. I took it because now they do have Gainwell and Scott. It's gonna be scary. But Philly loves to run the ball at the goal line. I mean, that's their thing. And the other thing, John, if they throw, Hurts can scramble. You know what I mean?
I was going to say, they got hurt, so it's different.
He's a mobile guy.
I don't know. Look at I think we'd have to dive in, which I did not do, but dive in to find out what running quarterbacks that KC play this year. Do they have a lot of teams that had the option of having a guy running? Because I don't think Carr is. Herbert could be, but I don't know if you're running down there with him. You know what I mean? So when you know what I'm saying? So when you think about it, how many teams do they actually have to defend a quarterback that can get in the end zone like Hurts?
Yeah.
Because that changes a lot, man. That gives you another option when you're down there. So I don't know. I think this could easily go over 1.5. This would be a first half cash. You might have to have something else in your pocket because this is going to cash way too early.
How about a first quarter cash? What about that?
That could happen.
Hurts sneaks in, and then Miles Sanders breaks a touchdown. You know what I mean? It's possible. Also, Kenneth Gainwell, I want to point this out before we go to our next segment because I think this will move. I think his over right now is 17.5. He's gonna blow that number out.
You're blowing up my spot right now because I kind of like that at 15.5, and then it's been getting hit. So I'm thinking maybe if the line on the Eagles goes to, you know what I'm saying, they're maybe a dog, maybe we get Gainwell at a better price. Because like the Eagles are live to win this game, and I don't even think they even have to win the game for that guy to.
No, they could be playing from behind.
So, but I just thought I would just feel better if, like I said, like I wasn't sitting next to a guy that has 15 and a half or 14 and a half watching this. You know what I mean? Like that's all I'm saying. But yeah, like that's a nice one. They like him.
Well, he's up to double-digit carries in both playoff games. So I mean, they trust him right now. At the most critical time of the season. If you're feeding him now, right, you're going to feed him in the Super Bowl. You're going to give him a chance. All right, real quick though, before we move to our picks, how about the script that leaked? All right, so I don't know if you saw like the whole thing. I tweeted one out, John. I think it's the most retweet and likes I've ever gotten on a tweet. It had like 1 million views. Like everyone's all in on the script. First of all, and the other thing is FanDuel, they moved to like the correct score. I think the script said 37-34 Eagles. Now that's like the lowest, like that's the worst number on the book. So, which is hilarious because it was just some guy. I think he just posted it. But
yeah, just messing around.
Yeah, what if the game ends 37-34 Birds? What happens? Like, does the whole league shut down? An investigation? What happens?
I mean, well, there's going to be conspiracy theories. Even if it gets close, now there's going to be theories like, oh, they had to shut it down so it didn't land on that number. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that kind of stuff. So there's always going to be conspiracy theories, which is why like sports is fun. But yeah, that's kind of a ridiculous one. Like I would love if that happened, just because I like that. Like you always go with chaos. Like, do you want chaos or no chaos? Go with chaos.
You always want it.
More fun. Always
want it. Yep. Yeah, it's always something that you want. Yeah, I agree. I think it would be fun. But now I mean, there's comments like, dude, why'd you post this? Now the NFL is going to switch the script. So
yeah, well, I mean, you're probably closely monitored by the NFL. You know what I mean, for leaking valuable information.
Maybe for leaking the script.
Leaking the script.
I'm not. Nothing is scripted, but it is funny. I just think it's like an entertaining thing.
I always think that's funny when I hear those, because just like you know how hard that would be to keep a secret. Like me and you probably couldn't keep a secret for longer than 2 years.
Yeah,
like think about that. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like we're like best friends. So like, imagine if like 50,000 or however many people needed to know about this to make it happen. Not one of them. They don't have one snitch in the bunch. Like, come on.
That's what I'm saying. Come on.
And we're not even snitches, and we couldn't even keep. Like, I just couldn't imagine, dude.
No, it's not. It's not. No it's just fun to talk about and to think about. All right. So there we go. We got some Super Bowl talk. It's go time. Today's a big day. I know you're becoming like a big time college expert in the month of February. Have you looked at this slate, John? It's loaded.
I mean, it's fun. Yep.
This is one of the best slates all year, I think.
Mm-hmm. This is good for like good games. Like I more like I like to get in the dirt, Matt.
Yeah, where do you come from with these?
You know what I mean? Get the teams that like no one's ever heard of. Like you really got to look it up to find out they're like a real school. It's not like a Bishop Sycamore situation. You know, but today I didn't see that because there's just good schools. There's good games tonight. Like we've all heard of these teams.
There's a lot. There's a lot of
good players. I bet.
Yes. There's a lot of really, really entertaining games tonight. So I guess it's time, John, to get to. Oh no! First, hold on. I remembered. We have a promo to run first. All right.
Ooh.
So
promos.
Wait, hold on. Let me quote tweet this out because I want to let people know that they can win a lot of money. So,
$570.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. We got it. All right, so $570. Now that's the winner. There's other stuff too. All right, so this is how it works, guys. If you're watching this, get in on this. It's Super Bowl prop sheet contest. These are fun because I mean you just enter them and you just guess what's going to happen in the game. All right, so I'm sure a lot of you've seen it. We don't want you to miss it for the Super Bowl. The winner is going to get $570. So what I did, I picked out 20 of my favorite Super Bowl props for the contest. We got National Anthem, John. We got Boston Scott's rushing yards. We got a little bit of everything, a little bit mixed. We got some Gatorade colors, maybe even an octopus. All you have to do is it's whoever gets the most answers right. It's like taking a test. All right, so whoever does, they come away with $500. Even if you're not first, though, there's still other cash prizes available to win, and you can even win a month of my OC Premium. So make sure you get in on the fun by clicking the link in the description on YouTube. So it's on YouTube, right? The link. If you guys need it, though, also you can shoot me a DM after. I will get it to you. But what do you think, John? I mean, these are fun. It's free to enter, right? Why not?
They're always fun. Always fill out a prop sheet. If you go to a Super Bowl party and you don't get a prop sheet at the door, then
That
like,
part sucks.
what are you doing with your life? Like, come on,
Yeah.
guys. Like, just
All Uber.
do the prop sheets, put in your $10. Like, those are at home. This is free.
Yeah.
Like, free. Like not, it doesn't cost anything.
No, it
Like, you
costs
almost
zero.
have to do it. You almost
Mhm.
have to. Or else
Yeah.
are you even really a fan of gambling?
I've done these like just for free with my friends. You know what I mean? Like it's just like bragging rights talk.
No,
you
we
know?
used to have them at the door. Like, you come to the Super Bowl party, everybody throws in $10, and winner take all.
Yeah, it's just who.
You know what I
Hey,
mean? Like, I've seen fist fights over these, so be careful with like how you grade these, because
you seen fist fights over these?
oh yeah, a lot of fist fights. You know, Matt, I'm from the streets. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People
I
fight
understand.
over there. But
Yeah.
no, like sometimes the grading system, just make sure you have a very definitive yes or no. That's all I'm gonna say. And just make sure it's a definitive yes or no. Go by
That's
what the
good.
sportsbook graded.
Yeah, that's
And
like the
timeout. Also graded
You get
as
one game.
they happen.
What'd you say?
Grade it as they happen. if you're
Okay,
doing
that's
that.
smart. That's smart.
That's another way to know, because by the time the game's over, you don't remember if it was heads or tails, what the first song. You don't remember any of that stuff.
Okay, yeah,
That's where the fist fights start.
yeah,
Yeah, that's when it gets fun.
that's when the fists come out. See, I've never gotten in a fist fight because of a prop sheet. But
Yep.
again, you're a street guy. I'm not.
Sometimes you got to knuckle up, Matt. You know what I mean?
sometimes.
Like, I don't blame either one of these guys for what happened that night. Neither one. They were both. They thought they were right, and they were very passionate about it. And the cops came. You know,
Yeah.
so whatever. It happens. You know,
Someone won, right?
everybody's still friends now. Everyone's
Yeah.
still friends. Like, we kind of laugh about it, like whenever one of them's not around. But
I scrap sometimes.
yeah,
Sometimes that's how you decide who
hey, you
wins.
learn life lessons on this show, Matt.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, sometimes you got to fight for a prop sheet.
Yep.
All right, so make sure you guys do enter that. Again, the link is in the YouTube description. Our YouTube channel is OddsChecker US. If you do not find it, though, you just shoot me a DM. Say, yo, can I have that link to that prop sheet? We will hook you up and get you up. Make sure to do it, though. If you don't do it again, there's just no need not to. All right, so there it is. That's our Super Bowl talk. We went over last night. Now's the time of the show that most people are excited for, John, because it's our picks. Now, again, these have been on a roll as of late. I got my day 9 ladder pick. John's got a fun pick. I'm super fired up for his pick, just because you're going to understand in a second why it's so fun. So you want to kick us off, John, with what you're looking at for tonight?
Yeah. All right. So you want to go with choices, definitely, but I kind of didn't, like, numbers wise in game. You know, there's really no reason other than I just think LeBron is going to score 35 plus points tonight. He needs 36 points to break the record, the all-time scoring record in the NBA. And I mean, Matt, this feels like a sellout situation if I've ever seen it. I had one hater say, "Oh, dude, he's going to save it for the Bucks because that game's on TNT Thursday night." Guess what, moron? This game's on TNT too.
Yep.
So there's that. And then, too, like, we got the Thunder. It's a fast-paced game. This guy starts cooking early. You think he's really going to come back and be like, "Oh, hey, let's go team first, guys. Like, I'm not going to go out there." Like, let's say he has 27 points in the third quarter. It's a beatdown. He's getting 36, guys, just so you know. Like, I don't know if you guys watched Kobe's last game. Remember that?
Yeah.
Guy scored like 1,000 points that night. He took every shot every time down because that was his night. I just think this is his night. This has nothing to do with what lines are posted at any other book. Doesn't matter at all, like, what guys are on, what they're not on. I just have a very hard time believing that this guy's going to play tonight. And like I said, approach this number, but not go over it. That makes no sense to me. Somebody says, "I'm going to take the under." What are you doing? Like, really? Like, you're really going to, like, all right, cool. Even if this is a 20-point game, Matt, a lot of times you got to watch out for blowouts with these things. Like, what if the Lakers are up 25 points? Is he really coming out with, like, if he scored 28?
Absolutely not.
You know, I just don't. If he does, he does. You know what I mean? Whatever. But we're talking about the all-time NBA score, like the top spot, all time.
Yeah,
like, ever.
You know, I just think, John, if I was the Thunder tonight, I would want LeBron to score me. I'd want him to score his point on me to break the record. You know why? Because you're always going to be remembered. It's like Tyler over AI.
Yep. You're the guy who threw the Hank Aaron home run.
Yeah, you probably get money for that, right? Like, if they're using your image.
Posters, like, I hope it was a dunk.
Yeah,
So
like
that way they could be on the poster, like with your
I would
face, like
say-
right in his nuts, and he's like slamming it on you.
Slamming it,
That would
yeah.
be like, dude, you're famous.
Yes, you're
I
famous.
mean, you're the guy with your face in LeBron's nuts, but like you're still famous.
You're still famous.
Like,
Yeah,
are you on a poster?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I'm
You
not.
still get money off of it. Yeah, that's
But
what I
now
would do. If LeBron had, what does he need? He needs 36 for the record. So if
he's
he had like,
36 points.
so if he had 34, right, I would just keep switching on to him and be like,
Yeah.
yo, I would like wink at him. Like, come on.
I mean, I don't. Again, I could be so far off base. I mean, I could be.
No, I
way
think
off.
you're on. I think
But
you're on.
I'm telling you, we're gonna be watching this game later and be like, oh yeah, they're going to LeBron every single time. Like what?
No,
It'll be like I think it'll be like the Kobe game where they just like, yo, guys, get out of the way, let the guy cook. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
why not? I mean, you have to. He's going for the record.
you
And
have to. And also too, you don't. If you're him, he could always play it off the selfish angle. I even thought about this, Matt. How about this? You're gonna like this. He could always play off the I'm being selfish now, but I'm not really being selfish because I don't want to carry this on anymore. I want to knock it out now before we play more.
I want to get the attention out of the way. I want to make a playing game. Yeah.
Yeah. Get this whole like nonsense out of the way so we can focus as a team and make the playoffs or some shit like that, you know?
You know what else I could see, John? If he had 34, all right, how about this scenario? So he has 34 points. They're down by 1 with 10 seconds. There's a chance to win the game, and Russell Westbrook shoots instead, and he breaks the backboard. So that
would be bad,
right? Because
I don't think they'll let Russ on the court.
But like he forces his way on the court. You know, he like subs himself.
Yeah, he could. He's actually kind of a big dude. Like I don't like to talk trash about him because he might punch somebody and he could hurt you.
No, he probably be. Yeah,
he's not a little guy.
No, he's not. But he wants the revenge on the. I could so see that. Like everyone in the building standing, like, all right, here it comes, and he does like that stupid like bank shot where he just like flings it off the backboard.
Yep, he looks like one of like the 5th grade girls on our team. They just throw it from their chest. And like,
he just pushes it.
Come on, man! Like you're strong enough. But no, I could see him flexing because he had 20 assists tonight.
That would be cool. Okay,
you know what I mean? Like I can see that being like a thing for him. Like he'll get a double with rebounds and assists. He'll be rebounding every LeBron missed shot and then throwing it right back to him. I just couldn't imagine he'll break the record. I'm sorry, I don't even know I don't have any analysis other than the fact that it's LeBron James trying to break the all-time leading scorer record.
Yeah, your analysis, it's correct. Your analysis is correct. I like it. I'm gonna ride it again. You don't want to be that guy who takes his under tonight. It's a CNT game.
That's what I'm saying. He's got 20 shots at halftime, and you're like, oh, yeah.
That's what's going to happen. He's going to have 28 at half, and then you're just going to feel like an idiot. So don't do that. Take his over. Even if it doesn't hit, it's a fun bet. Do it. Yeah. All right, so I'm all in. All right, John. Day 9 time for me. So
this is crazy.
But listen, I'm not happy. Job's not done.
I'm going to retweet it again. Hang on.
Okay. Yeah, retweet it again. And then tell me when it's done so we get so we can, you know what I mean?
Almost there.
We'll just keep getting fired up. But
people on it.
All right. You tell me
when we're back.
All right.
We got more.
All right, so here we go. Day 9. Again, job's not done. There's no reason to be happy right now, John. Even though if we lose today, we're still a loser. Nothing else matters. We need to win this bet. So we win this, we go on to day 10, and then it's over. We get to day 10, it's over. I'm deeming it over if we win this one. All right. So we're going to start this thing in Hartford, Connecticut. We're going to go with Connecticut to beat Marquette at home. That's going to be leg 1. All right. So there we go. We got leg 1 down. UConn money line. They played earlier in the season against Marquette. Marquette took care of them at home. I love taking the opposite team the second time around, especially when the competition's similar. These two teams, they match up similarly, but UConn's going to have an advantage in the paint. All right, I need Sonogo to drop 25 tonight. If he can get going early, they're going to have trouble shutting him down. I think he's going to have his way in this game. I love UConn at home. Marquette comes into this game with their highest ranking of the season, 10th overall. I believe that's their highest ranking in the Shaka Smart era. So they're feeling good about themselves right now. They're due for some regression. UConn, meanwhile, this was a team that was ranked 2nd overall in the nation on New Year's Eve. They really struggled in January, but this is a team that's better than their record shows, better than their ranking shows. I still think UConn's a top 10 team in the nation. So I'm going to trust them here. Get the job done at home. Just got to win. This one's simple. I mean, all they have to do is win the game, and then we get here. We're going to go with Virginia -1. That's going to get us to +108. All right, here's the thing with Virginia. We faded them on Saturday heavily. Virginia Tech was one of our biggest plays. this is the perfect bounce back spot for Virginia. And here's why. You just got beat by your arch rival, right? Tough game. You get back home, where Virginia, by the way, John, they are dominant on their home floor. They're 10-1 this season. In the in the Tony Bennett era, they've been outstanding at home. So this is a team who typically takes care of business at home. NC State also, they're feeling good about themselves as of late because they just got their highest ranking of the season. This is the first time they've been ranked all year. Again, this is a good regressional spot. They've won their last 4 games, but they haven't really beat anyone in there. This is going to be a tough spot. It's a tough place to go in. Virginia's going to have a game plan. They got that kid Smith at NC State. He's going to be a first-round pick. He can really fill it up. But I expect Bennett to have a really good game plan. You take him out of the game, I think it's game over tonight. We're all in on the Who's. Virginia gets it done, -1. That's going to close us out. So we get UConn money line, and then Virginia -1. And again, if you only have like Virginia -1.5, just take the money line, all right, and take it at like +100. Do not do -2. Don't do 1.5 because if they ended up doing that, I don't want that. The only reason we're going -1 is to add a little bit of juice to this thing, and there it is. So yeah, I'm gonna bet the 2,000 tonight on them. We win that, and then we're gonna come up with the odds that we'll need. I think we're gonna need like a 130 to win this thing because Duke pushed and they ruined everything. But then they came back and they won for us. So
yeah,
I'm not mad at you, Duke. I'm upset with you.
Can't be that mad.
Yeah, but they took care of business. So there it is.
I like Virginia's team total over in the first half tonight. I bet you they show up. NC State, they play pretty fast, so that should help out. But Virginia doesn't play that slow in the first half. They're like a slow it down later type crew. That's why they have the low possessions per game. But I don't have the numbers in front of me. Not a stat guy. Just saying. Just the eyeball test. They move faster in the first half. So I bet you they come ready tonight.
Yeah, I'm fired up for this one. Yeah, and the cool thing with this, guys, too, UConn plays at 6:30. All right, so we're gonna know early in the day where we're at, and then Virginia plays after. So if UConn gets it done, we're gonna feel good. I mean, we're gonna have Virginia to get us to day 10.
You know what's even better? LeBron plays late.
What a night!
So we just.
What time's LeBron's game? Like 10:30?
I think it's late. I don't know. I'm probably gonna. I hope he breaks it in the first half so I can go to bed.
You think if he breaks in the first half, that's crazy. I think that we should people were saying like 50 plus. Here's the thing, dude. You think when he breaks it, he'll just like stop? Like
no, because he's LeBron. So it would be like if he broke the record the night he scored 60.
That would be crazy.
He probably wants it like that. We're talking about LeBron James here, man. You have to go way out. Like mental simulations have to take you to a place that your brain just doesn't normally go.
This doesn't get
like it just doesn't happen. Like So like normal human being status is like in your rearview mirror.
Yeah, I like that.
So it could be 50 plus. Like again, like I think it's gonna be like a Kobe's last game night. Like I think it's gonna be like that type of thing.
Got a Lakers money line parlay with Bron 35 plus. I don't know what that gets you because I think they're like
no, that kind of makes sense. Some other guy, Bryce. Something I'm messed up his name and I can't find him, but he was saying that to break the record was like plus 135 on FanDuel. So there's that. So you could do that. But I haven't seen it. Yeah, this guy's saying my book has LeBron for 30 plus points at -250. That's crazy. But one thing around that is we have 35 plus, so there's that.
Yeah, it's a different number. Yeah, so
but at the same time, I don't know that would calculate like to 35 plus, like would be even remotely playable in that scenario.
No.
To be honest with you, I'm kind of shocked that like the offshores or the sharper but your circuits. I'm shocked they didn't have it at like just the record.
Yeah, you would think that there would just be like a promo, just like LeBron breaks record, and they boost it.
No, I'm talking about like the standard line. Like,
you're saying standard line.
32.5. Like, I just don't see a scenario where he scores 33 but not 36.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
no, I agree. Well, here's the thing, though, and why I think it hits tonight, too, John. We haven't seen any LeBron boosts, have you? Like, breaks the record to plus 300. Like, if we saw that, then I'm like, all right, Lou Dort is about to put LeBron in prison. Yeah, it's plus 135 on FanDuel. Just to answer the question there, the UVA line is 7.5, but this is just an alt spread. So we're just dumbing it down for the parlay. But like if it was 7, if I did 7.5, then I think I would like.
You'd be a millionaire.
Yeah, I think I'd be a millionaire. All right, someone said LeBron under with a bunch of lock emojis. We got mouse. Mouse is saying,
dude. Again, that could happen. That could happen. I'm not turning on the TV and watching them take 30 shots in the first half and be like, oh yeah, this is a smart under, John. The night that like TNT's there and he could break, and he's within 36 points of the record. I took his under. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, what's fun? What's fun about taking? Even if you lose.
Yeah, I would rather lose than have that because
that's not one that I like. I just think I agree. I think I could see it being like that Kobe game, like you said.
I'm serious. It could I don't know. I think you sell out and let that guy cook.
If Russ took the shot there at the end,
that would be hilarious. If that happens, I'll stay up. I'll stay up to watch the end to see if
I hope it lasts. I hope
we might need to clip this just in case and have it ready just in case that happens.
Yeah.
So we have proof that Matt said that would happen.
Yeah, if Russ takes the last shot, I want this clip. Also, LeBron said that he does not want to break it on a free throw. So if he has 35, you think he misses the free throw on purpose?
He'll throw it off the backboard, try and hit the front of the rim and bounce back to him, and then dunk it.
Like, what if they're up at 30? Do you think the Thunder are just like, who's the guy who had the sack? Well, it was Michael Strahan. Like, wasn't that Brett Favre?
Favre fell down.
Yeah, and he was like, here, you can take the record. What if the Thunder do that? They're just like, all right, you guys are up by 30.
I think you do.
You don't want to break it on a free throw. Go ahead.
I mean, if it's a close game, it's one thing. But I think this is a situation where even if it's not a close game, you just let the guy go ahead and break the record. The last thing you want. So we're gonna talk about this for 2 more days. I mean, that is kind of on LeBron's wavelength, though. Let's keep talking about more. But I think he can get the unselfish kind of street credit by just breaking it now.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's still kind of selfish to break it now. You know what I'm saying? It kind of works in a weird way. Yeah,
it does. Real quick though, before we head out, I want to say I don't even know what SGA's prop is. He kind of sucked last night, and then he sat the whole fourth quarter. Watch for SGA to drop 35, just because nobody's gonna be. The Lakers are not playing defense tonight. Just understand that. So nobody's gonna pay attention to him. Everyone's gonna be like, all right, we don't care about defense, and he's kind of fresh. They're on a back-to-back. But I had the Warriors last night, so I watched that game. He sat the entire fourth quarter, and he only scored 20. So SGA typically.
I had the Warriors under 60.5 in the first half, even money. They landed right on 60. They had 31 in the first quarter. I almost stopped watching it, dude. I was just like, oh, this sucks. What was I thinking? They landed right on 60. Got out of there.
You got to get out of there.
Shout out to Pickles. That's his name on Twitter. This is amazing. Who gives a shit if it's a trap? Quote, imagine not playing this is the greatest handicap of all time. I agree, Pickles.
Shout out Pickles.
That is literally the handicap.
Shout out to Pickles. That is true.
Imagine not playing. That's literally what the handicap is.
That's all it is. All right, there's the picks, guys. That's it for today. We got to wrap it up here. We appreciate everybody who jumped in. We'll update you guys on these tomorrow or tonight. Keep an eye out. Let's have a night. Let's get another sweep. Same time tomorrow. John and I will be back. Have a good day, guys.